Hiya, so just to talk about the Posable action figures show costings. Now usually I use the costing sheet for the mash house, however the show was at Seeker Pete's. So yeah, Seeker Pete's got chosen because we weren't able to have the mash house in October. Unfortunately, even though Dan and I sat down in July to book all the dates, all of the weekends that I would have been able to do a gig were unfortunately full in September, October and November. So it wasn't going to be until December that we were going to be able to start at the mash house, and I didn't want that to be the case. So I looked into gigs at Seeker Pete's for October. The reason that I picked Seeker Pete's was because it cost £80 flat fee to hire out. It was small enough for the gig anyway. It couldn't have anywhere bigger than that really, because of the size of the band. But the fact that it's an £80 flat rate was basically a seller for me. So when I secured the date with Seeker Pete's, I put together this costings and I didn't actually send this to Gareth. I just sent him a Facebook message saying, do you want, is £80 okay for the fee? And he said, yes, it's absolutely fine. In hindsight, I would genuinely, I'll always send the costings before this. So everyone's like comfortable with what the cost of the shows are, and there's no hiccups or any problems down the line and they're wondering where any of the money's gone. However, me and Gareth already have a very good personal relationship, and as established, there's no other costings except for marketing and the flat out venue fee. So for this it wasn't really applicable. The capacity of Seeker Pete's is between 80 to 100 people, so I estimated around 50 people based on the last time that I put on Posable action figures. Because also I was using my own money for this. I definitely didn't want to make a loss on it, so I didn't want to overestimate how many, so I could come to a suitable conclusion. And I estimate £30 for the supports because this was after we'd made the decision to only have one support. So the catering was also another one. Now that was actually because I'd decorated the venue in a Halloween theme, and I had bought the band some beers and I'd put out sweets for like the audience. So I wanted to put that in the costings as well. So I thought that was fair because I just thought that added a really nice like side to the gig that they were really happy with. So I was comfortable sort of putting that in the sphere of things that their fee could be. And the posters on there were meant to cost 30, but they actually cost 20 because I got the mash house discount, which was very nice of them. The PRS is actually worked out by the estimated expenses. This is the same spreadsheet used by the mash house. I just changed the so I'm not too sure on the formula for that one, but it's really important to remember that for any time that I'm doing this, any other costing, for any other time that but it's really important to remember the PRS for any other costings that I'm doing that isn't to do with the mash house, because they will get you for that. In terms of £80 for them, I did really think this was a fair fee. We didn't make any money on it, unfortunately, when it comes to the settlement. Lost 40p though, so I think that is pretty good. Didn't really lose any money for that, and the band actually gave me a tenner for doing the door, even though I was doing the door at all the gigs, and they bought me drinks afterwards as well, so it was really nice of them. But like I said, it was such a low cost gig, but unfortunately we just didn't have that many people through the door. Supports didn't really have anyone either, I think maybe because they were from Glasgow, but that's fine. Seeker Pete's is a small enough venue anyway that it looks quite full, even though there was only 34 people through the door, so I was pretty happy with that. in terms of the tickets, where the tickets were on sale, they were on sale